All right, well, the 151st Assembly of the Inter-Parliamentary Union, the world's oldest multilateral political body founded in 1889 to foster parliamentary diplomacy, peace and sustainable development across 181 nations, is now underway. My colleague Pia Mann has had the opportunity to speak with some parliamentarians gathered in Geneva, Switzerland. Have a look.
Hello and welcome. I am Pia and you're watching NewsX World. We're at the 151st session of the Inter-Parliamentary Union in Geneva. Joining me right now is Mr. Serkan Kose. He's a member of parliament from Sweden. Thank you so much for taking our time and talking to us on NewsX World. At the outset, I wanted to understand from you how significant is the Inter-Parliamentary Union as a platform, because we see MPs from more than 183 countries come to one position, deliberate upon crucial issues plaguing the world.
Thank you very much. Yeah, it's as you mentioned, parliaments from all the world are now in Geneva to talk about the common issues. I think it's very important that this kind of organization, this kind of meeting will continue. We have to make that our parliament very, very strong. We have to continue work for the human rights issues. We have to continue to talk about the equality, the gender equality, the climate change, the technology framework. So it's a huge challenges and questions we have around the world, that this is opportunity for all of us from all the world to be in Geneva and meeting like that, to have, take or give knowledge from our each country. So I'm very glad, very happy that we are here now. So IPU is a platform for democracy around the world.
Absolutely, and you've mentioned human rights. I also wanted to tell our viewers that the theme this edition is upholding humanitarian norms and supporting humanitarian action in times of crisis. I wanted to understand from you how crucial are these conversations around this very issue, considering the fact that there are more than 120 conflicts across the world.
Yeah, as you mentioned, unfortunately, we have a lot of conflicts. We have starving, we have climate change, we have interior wars around the world. So IPU, once again, is a huge opportunity for us to meet, to listen, to learn, and also to share. So from this perspective, I think it's very important that we have this kind of platforms that we can meet each other, we can listen to each other, and learn from others. So that's important for us.
Absolutely. You also mentioned climate change. I wanted to understand, what is Sweden in particular doing? What can other countries learn from Sweden in that way? And what do you hope you can learn from other countries in tackling climate change?
Absolutely. We have to learn more from other countries can be inspired from the Sweden. But, Sweden, the last 10, 15, 20 minutes, we have what we call it green energy, green technology. We are investing a lot of money from our budget to change our society, to go from to more, from fossil-free society. We are creating our municipals, we are building cities. The environmental thing is, above everything. And we started with for the municipals, from children's, from the companies. So everybody in Sweden are thinking climate, thinking investigation, thinking the changing. But from our perspective, it's very important that we go from the now we're using the oil, gas, to the more technological, more like a battery. We are making a batteries in Sweden. That we go to electricity is very, very important. So we are changing now the society elsewhere. We are investing a lot of. We have to do more because what you see around the world, every country has a responsibility to help each other to change this one. I want to leave something to my children and grandchildren, good world.
Absolutely. And last but not the least, speaking about the future, we are living in a digital age. AI is permeating our lives every single day, and its use is bound to increase as well, considering its access has been democratized. What, in your perspective, are some of the challenges that you face, especially when it comes to policy making and artificial intelligence?
The important thing is that we have to control. The parliaments have to have a control over the technological development. It's important that we have technological development, but the question is how we use it and how we control it. So from my perspective, it's very important that as a legislative power, it's important that the parliament have the power over the technology, that we can control it. So we have to do more legislation, more control, but is needed. Technology is good, is needed, but we also have to share technology around the world. Not every country have the possibility to create their own or to make own technology. We have to share. The countries who is good in technology have to share.
Indeed, using technology for global good. Thank you so much, Mr. Serkan Kose, for taking out time and speaking to us on NewsX World.